Okay, welcome on in to another episode of Crypto Dough. This is another episode of Crypto Dough, and I wanted to talk about the bill that was just passed. I wanted to talk about the bill that was just passed. I'm gonna give you guys a moment to get on in. I'm gonna give you guys a moment to get on in. U.S. House votes to overturn IRS DeFi broker rule. That's what we're going to talk about today, which is to me this is good for crypto. This is definitely going to let me turn up the light. To me, this is good for crypto because this is definitely going to make crypto much more acceptable in the congressional realm and or more acceptable in politics. How you guys feeling today? Subscribe to the channel, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel, smash that like button. We're talking about the crypto bill. We're talking about the crypto bill that has just been passed. We're talking about the crypto bill that has just been passed. We're talking about the crypto bill that has just been passed. Okay, so let's get into the article. Smash that like button. Let me know what crypto you guys own and why you own these cryptos. I want to know what cryptos you guys own and why you own these cryptos. Let's get into the house. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Today's topic, we're talking about the U.S. House votes to overturn IRS DeFi broker rule. Okay. A majority of lawmakers in the U.S. House of Representatives voted to overturn an IRS rule treating crypto entities as brokers. Listen, they're treating crypto entities as brokers. This was under the Biden administration. And this just got passed, right? We're talking a little bit about legislation right now, right? Some people might view this as the boring part of crypto, but hey, sometimes the boring part is the makes the most profit. Smash that like button. Let me know what crypto you guys own and why you own these cryptos. An early morning update. Okay, so let me repeat again. A majority of lawmakers in the U.S. House of Representatives voted to overturn the IRS rule treating crypto entities as brokers, right? And require them to collect certain taxpayer and transactional information, including decentralized finance. It's basically DeFi platforms. So this vote, which was to me was an excellent vote, was with a 292 through 132 vote, a bipartisan, which means Democrats and Republican, majority in the House joined the U.S. Senate in advancing the Congressional Review Act resolution. That is the act right there. So you guys look up the Congressional Review Act resolution, overturning the rule finalized in the closing days of former President Joe Biden's administration. Missouri Republican Jason Smith, urging his fellow lawmakers to vote for the resolution earlier in the day, said that the IRS rule risked harming U.S. businesses and disincentivized innovation. Y'all remember when crypto just came out, or crypto, to me, it threatened the regular way of life, but to me, you need a new way of life, right? As we speak, right? You need a new way to transact. You don't need to be waiting 3 to 5 business days to get a ACH payment. You don't need to be waiting and doing all those things, right? You send money on the weekend, on Friday, you won't get it to your the other end until next Friday. That's 7 days. That's too long. No one has been guaranteed to live that long. The faster you can transact money is the faster business get done. Now, I'm not saying that all transactions shouldn't be studied and all decisions should you shouldn't take your time on making these decisions. I'm not saying that. But we're saying that if the decision is already made, and say for instance you want to close on a house and you have to wait 5 to 7 business days for you to get funding, someone else who already has the money can automatically get the house. So that misstep can actually save you money. Also, it can get deals closed faster, and all these other beneficial things, right? Let's continue with the article. Okay, let's see. Let's interact with the chat for a second. Hopefully, you guys are having a good day. Hopefully, you guys are having a good day. Josh Johnson said, "We are about to experience some strange things, my friend." Oh, yes, we are. Oh, yes, we are. But strange things to me, if we've been living life a certain way, we deserve to experience some strange things, right? Because if you consider this normal, I don't know what normal is. When things are changing, things becomes real strange, right? Devin OTC said, "What's up? What's up, Devin OTC?" Josh Johnson said, "I've never heard of crypto. What is that?" Josh Johnson, crypto is basically the new way of the financial world. Crypto is a digital way, right, of actually you transacting. Totally digital. Some things can be anonymous. Some things can be centralized. Some things can be decentralized. Some things you can have GameFi. Some things you can play video games to get a crypto reward. You can actually buy products and services with crypto. Some things like Bitcoin is needed as far as the Federal Reserve. Some things like XRP is needed for daily transaction and for you to transact millions of billions of dollars without paying a service fee. And if you do pay a service fee, it's a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a penny. You ever sent money to somebody and then they charging you to send the money, then they charging the person to receive the money. That's over with. So that's to me, that's the benefit of crypto. It's a new world. It's on a blockchain. Just answering Josh Johnson question. It's on a blockchain, which means that these things are recorded. These things are recorded. So that's a benefit of crypto. These things are recorded. Brother, I don't even know what language you're speaking. I have absolutely no money invested in this. Understand. So, Josh Johnson, your objective is to do some research. I always tell people do their due diligence, right? Do some research. It's foreign to you, is worth understanding because at the end of the day, it has something to do with financial freedom. So do your research and subscribe to the channel. I do the research for most people. So Josh Johnson, all you got to do is subscribe to the channel um, and get involved in the community and tag along, and then your brain is going to open up to say, hey, what's this, what's that, and you're going to begin to do your due diligence, right? Think about it as if you're at the beginning of the party. You're at the beginning of the party. Okay, so let's go on to the article. There are real questions that the rule can ever even be administered. He said DeFi exchanges are not the same as centralized crypto exchanges. Now, some people might say, what's the difference between centralized and decentralized? Centralized is the system that we've been living in for a while. So everything goes to the center, everything goes to the bank, right? Which controls everything. Decentralized, it goes to the people. So I am all for decentralization. I'm all for decentralization, right? And it's also known as DeFi, decentralized finance. DeFi exchanges are not the same as centralized crypto exchanges or traditional banks or brokers. DeFi platforms do not and cannot even collect the information from users needed to implement this rule. Last week, 70 senators voted to overturn the rule, and President Donald Trump's senior advisor have already recommended it. He signed the provision. However, the Senate will need to approve the resolution again due to the budget rules. Rep. Jason Smith noted, if it if it approves the resolution and Trump signs it, the IRS will be barred from ever bringing a similar rule again, which to me is excellent for the space. Let's read what Johnson said. Josh Johnson said fiat currency is fake, is a joke. Crypto is also a joke, but the return is lucrative. So the thing, have you ever heard of people laughing to the bank? It won't be a joke then. Fiat currency, yes, it's a joke. I believe you on that one. Cryptocurrency to me isn't a joke. You know, it's the new thing. Everything is going to become digitized anyway. And yes, you're right. The ROI, the return on investment, is highly, extremely lucrative, depending on if you have the right utility crypto. And thinking about crypto as they only tokenize these things as crypto and they call them coins, but you're literally investing into tech. It's like you're investing into a startup. And the only way to invest in a startup is let's make these tokens. But for instance, look up XRP when you get a chance. You're investing, you're not investing in the coin, right? That coin that you have, which is one of those things, has a technological software embedded in it that does a certain thing. So I don't believe that crypto will ever be a joke. It's a joke until you start laughing to the bank. Just saying. Like I say, do your research, do your due diligence. Josh Johnson, do your due diligence. Um, it will set you free. So let's get on to, and also I'm reading, what I'm reading right now is actually legislation that was passed. So if you think it's a joke and the this legislative branch also just put these things into law, then the joke would then be on you. Just saying. Because whatever the lawmaker says is what goes, correct? Just saying. Okay, let's get on because this is big news for the crypto space if you've been following crypto. So when you sell stocks with a stockbroker, the broker reports the proceeds of the sale to both you and the Internal Revenue Service, he said. Probably to no one's surprise, when there is an independent reporting on the sales, taxpayers are more likely to report their income to the Internal Revenue Service. Listen, this rule has placed impossible burdens on software developers, threatening American leadership in digital asset innovation, he said. Texas Democrat Lloyd Doggett called the resolution a special interest legislation, adding that it could be exported by wealthy tax cheats, drug traffickers, and terrorist financiers. Excuse me, and add 4 billion to the national debt, conflicting with the U.S. President Donald Trump's stated goal of cutting the debt. Listen, Tuesday, Tuesday vote was preceded by the House vote on continuing resolution to fund the U.S. government through September 30th, 2025, which passed a and it just passed. It passed a 217 votes in favor to 213 votes against. That funding resolution now heads to the Senate. So to me, that is definitely good news for the space. That is definitely good news for the space. I wanted to see a quick video of it. This is excellent news for the space. So I just wanted to share that update with you guys. Um, I'm gonna leave it. I want to share an update with you guys, and I'm gonna leave the article pinned in this upload after this finish uploading. So hopefully you guys have a good day. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. This is Crypto Doe once again. The House has just passed the bill for the IRS not to they just passed the bill for the IRS as far as it's called the IRS DeFi broker rule. Look that up when you get a chance. The IRS DeFi broker rule. Look that up when you get a chance. On that note, put on your seatbelts. It's time to take off in 5, 4,